Algorithm DJAY Pro Update 5.2. Let's get into it. What's up, my fearless friends? PhearNone here with another Gear and Gadgets, where I like to talk tech, apparel, and gear for DJs, musicians, and artists alike. Today I'm unpacking DJAY Pro's latest update 5.2. But first, let's download it. Get him on the dance floor. Get him on the dance floor. Get him on the dance floor. Get him up, get him up. So let's get into these new features of DJAY Pro 5.2. What's new? Introducing the new light mode, a stunning all-white user interface option. You want to make sure you go into the left corner because at first I didn't know where it was, and you click that and it'll turn your screen white, which is very helpful when you're in a bright situation outside in the summertime or just in a bright environment, or maybe you just want a different look for your user interface. And this is basically what it looks like. Same functions and everything, and the same colors on the waveforms, but this is a welcome addition, and it can be a useful tool when you're in a bright situation, especially outside in the sun DJing. The next update is support for Reloop Mixtour Pro, designed in collaboration with DJ and producer Laidback Loop. I find this deck particularly intriguing because I find myself on the road a lot, and its form factor is perfect for traveling, and not all the time will a venue have a deck for me to play on. Sometimes I might get an opportunity to play in another country in restaurants or something like that, and having this deck as my B deck is actually good. Another feature of 5.2 is support for Phase, which is a native plug-and-play via USB or HID on a Mac computer. The Phase DJ controller is a wireless device for turntables, and it accurately tracks movements, offering precise control over digital vinyl systems without the need for a tone arm or needles. There's support for the Hercules DJ Control Impulse T7, which is a deck I reviewed, and it's a really good and affordable deck if you want moving platters. Of course, as a DJ software, you also need updates for Pioneer and the DJAY Flex 10, the DJAY Rev 5, the XDJ R3X or RX3, the PLX CRS 12. There's updates for the Alpha Theta, Omnis Duo, which I reviewed on this channel. I'll put a card up in the corner. Support for the Rain 4 on Mac OS. I wonder if this Rain 4 will also work with the Performer that just came out. Support for the Denon Prime GO. Also support for Denon's SC Live 2 and the SC Live 4. Support for the Numark Mixstream Pro. Crossfader effects is now available on external mixes and all DJ controllers, which is very cool. New drum cut crossfader FX, ideal for seamlessly mixing and scratching tracks without clashing harmonies, which is a cool technology. Moving on the update, we also have loop adjust mode, dynamically adjust loop in and out points using waveforms or jog wheels on various DJ controllers. FX BPM taping, support for taping FX BPM on various DJ controllers, dynamic watch folders, auto import files from specified finder locations to my collection, which is very cool, and I tried it. The only thing about that, I don't like the idea of giving DJ control of other folders, so I'd rather just do it manually. You have to give permission to folders that DJ doesn't usually have permission to. There's a new sync setting option to automatically reset tempo when turning sync off. There's keyboard shortcuts and a new open format DJ set. For those of you who use video transitions, there's a new Cut 50 transition. Features that have been improved: the Q button. Start Q can now be set directly after loading a track without playing it. Waveform zoom, improved default zoom factor value. BPM calculation, improved calculation of overall BPM for tracks with BPM changes. EQ NM settings, switching between EQ and neural mix EQ no longer resets the EQs, which is cool. Deck selection. Improve active deck selection when using sync match or history with DJ controllers or external mixer mode. MIDI actions. Improve MIDI actions for selecting view modes and configuring crossfader effects. DVS setting. Resume sync after pause, scratch, or jump. Setting can now be applied when using DVS. Missing file utility. Enhanced support for automatically searching for replacement files. Search field increased width. Window bar icons. Adjusted icon position and move the sampler to the left for consistency. Function key mapping. Keyboard shortcuts can now map to F1 through F12 function keys. Library source selection. Added support for selecting the library source for Mac. Apple Music. Added color column and filter option. Vocal cut and drum cut. Crossfader FX. Now also available when no MIDI controller is attached. Library sidebar and auto mix panel. Re-added the ability to show both simultaneously. Motorized controllers. Improved support for Rain 1 and Pioneer DJAY Rev 7 platters. Denon X1850 Prime now receives BPM from the FX unit. Tractor control S3. Improved support for the effects section. The DJ fix. They fix syncing while looping an uneven number of beats. Now works correctly. Very small loop regions now get deactivated correctly when jumping out of them. When scratching during bounce loop, the playhead now correctly jumps forward when releasing the loop. Using the loop XY pad now behaves correctly when a loop is already forward when releasing the loop. Using the loop XY pad now behaves correctly when the loop is already active. Using auto cut crossfader with active crossfader effects now behaves correctly. Fix headroom settings sometimes not being applied correctly after launch. They fix smart list playlist filters sometimes not working correctly when filtering for BPM. Sorting by label was not applied correctly. Fix possible flickering of Pioneer DJAY SX performance pads LEDs and other various bug fixes and improvements.
Seven-figure Negro, they want before these people. They think that they are equal. King and queen, we regal. Like you with me still. Writing checks, cashing checks, so rock out for the people.
I definitely had to get out the Prime GO and test it with DJAY A.I Pro. And it's a fair, experience. Everything works on the decks as far as it being almost like a MIDI controller, the faders, all that works, but I wish you could see the same image that you see on the iPad on the screen. And what's crazy is they don't allow you to see it on the computer version either. And I would think there's a way to allow that to happen. But I am glad they took the step and they allowed the Prime GO to have control over DJAY A.I Pro. But I just wish you had some more detailed features instead of just seeing computer mode on your screen.
So once again, I want to thank you for coming by my channel. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Give me any suggestions that you might want me to do on the channel, or any gear or any research you'd like me to look up. And I appreciate you stopping by. Once again, my name is Shayshahn, PhearNone MacPherson. Peace.